Aha! Fiddly-dee potato. That's right, I am going back to Ireland to sample this Irish dram, this Irish whiskey, the Writer's Tier Copper Pot, coming back at you in just a few moments. That's right, I am JDC, I drink whiskey, maximum wages, minimum effort. I am back. Just before I get started here, I'd like to give a big thank you to Swami of Malted in Montreal. He's done his magic and suddenly I have a whole new swathe of subscribers. That is the official collective term, a swathe of subscribers. Swathe away, my friends! Today I am sampling here the Writer's Tears. I have been known to write a few things in my time. I do have a way with a pen, and I certainly know the tears part of it. There is no distillery called Writer's Tears, so stop looking, you fools! No, it is created by a distillery group called the Walsh Whisky Distillery. Now, I should note this, I think that a lot of their whiskey is actually sourced from the old Middleton Distillery. So bear that in mind when I talk about the Walsh Distillery Group. The Walsh Distillery Group, they have two basic brands at the moment, as I can see. One is the Irishman, and the other is this group here, the Writer's Tears, and they have a number of expressions. They've got the cask strengths and that sort of thing. Fairly young distillery, started up in 1999, and I believe the Writer's Tears were... I think it was 2009 when they started shipping them all over the place. Oh, that sounds bad. And sending out the bottles of Writer's Tears for us to sample. Okay, so the interesting part about this bottling here is it's a vatting combining two different types of whiskey. One is the standard single malt whiskey, using the malted barley as per normal, and the other is the use of single pot still. Now, pot still, I think I've mentioned this before. It's when the mash contains both raw barley and malted barley. But once you start using raw barley, you need to do the triple distillation, which is why you find a lot of Irish whiskey is triple distilled. And we know the ratios within, so 60% of what's inside this bottle is from pot stills, and the remaining 40% is of a single malt Irish whiskey. So there's no grain whiskey here. We are going against the grain, literally and figuratively, here tonight. Prepare your bladders for imminent release as I turn around, look at the box, and see what we're dealing with. Writer's Tears, a unique style of whiskey embedded in history, a time when Irish whiskey was distilled exclusively in copper pots. Two styles flourished, malt and pot still, distilled from 100% barley. Yeah, it's still technically a blend because of that fact, though. And the whiskey details. Yes, technically a blend. It is an Irish whiskey. It has been bottled at 40% ABV. To the best of my knowledge, this is, don't take this as gospel, I do believe it has not been coloured, and I don't think it's been chill filtered. Has been matured in ex-bourbon casks. Alack the day, there is no cork, screw cap. So the pot still whiskey within will probably give it very strong aromas. That is the general characteristic of pot still whiskey. With a schnoz like mine, you can tell I do rather enjoy a good nose. Very good. Lots of vanilla, citrus notes, caramel, like green apples. Very, very rich honey. Very nice. It's a very sweet nose. Very nice, very sweet, very fruity. Lots of honey, getting that green apple taste. So a good balance between the nose and the palate, with some underlying vanilla. So on this second taste, now I'm getting some very pronounced gingery notes. Now I'm getting the oakiness. Quite pleasant. A hint of butterscotch. Or should that be butter Irish? Butterscotch. I'd say it's a medium-long finish, inching closer towards the long side. There's some faint nuttiness with more pronounced oak at the end. Color me impressed. It's not really a color, but do it. Big tick from the JDC gets the writer's tears. Oh, I nearly tried to go Irish there. I apologise to all the Irish people in the audience. There's not too much really for me to criticise there. Quite pronounced, quite bold flavours. I mean, I just like that flavour profile. You know, you might have picked up, I like the fruity drams, so this was a big tick for me. Tick. Above average, I would say. Well, if you have enjoyed this review, I would recommend a CAT scan, but also that you click the subscribe button. That will embolden me to make more and makes the channel grow. Do give us a thumbs up, and I look forward to tasting another whiskey for all you salty dogs very, very soon.